spirit guides have quite the message for you today. So let's sit down, let's open up our eyes, our ears, and our minds, and let's take this in. So our first card is self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. We need to love ourselves. Many of us are people pleasers, right? We are people pleasers. We love too much, and we love out of balance. Let's put it that way. So we love so much, we want to spare others from hurting like we do, even though they willingly hurt us. But in doing so, they never learn. They never learn what it's like to be hurt because you were sparing them of their consequence. You are taking on the consequences of their actions, and you get used to this. So yesterday's spirit mentioned that you were like a boat, and this Dementor energy, which they're talking about again today, this Dementor energy was like this anvil that was holding you down, right? Do you remember this? And the divine said that they were like the ocean. That you were just supposed to be a boat, not being held down or in place by this anvil of this negative energy. There's a person in your life that's sucking you dry. They're holding you in place. They're keeping you down. The divine doesn't want this for you anymore. He wants you to detach. So that brings up this second card. And this is pretty fucking cool, you guys. I love this stuff. So the second card is the Ten of Swords, but we pulled from called Terror of the Divine, so it's linked to a story. So it's a story about a young girl and her father, and they are like on a kayak ride. The girl's father pushes her into the water, and she holds on to the kayak to try to pull herself back up, and he severs her fingers so that she drowns. She drowns, and then she becomes angry and wrathful and wants nothing but revenge. So this is what happens if you don't release the anvil. So if you allow the Dementor to suck you dry, it gets to the point that you get cut off from this person. The father is going to cut you off from this person. They are not feeding you anything good. They are not helping you. And technically, you are not helping them. You are not helping them because they cannot move on. If they're an anvil on your boat, you're the boat they're stuck to. You have to have self-esteem. You have to know that your self-worth does not come from this person. It doesn't come from any of these people. It comes from you. Self-esteem. This shit is built into you. It comes from you. It's in your mind. It's in your belief system. So if you have a belief system that tells you that you suck and that you're ugly and no one loves you, change that shit because you control your thoughts. That is the thought somebody else put in there, or that's the thought that you allowed in that was just fucking wrong, and you don't deserve to have that thought in your head any longer. The divine wants to sever that shit from you. Be like, cut it off, stop it. Stop thinking you're less than somebody else. Stop allowing other people to be put above you. Stop it. We are all equal. We are all the same. We are going to continue to be out of balance as a community of people living on this planet. We are going to continue to be out of balance if we can't have tough love and defend ourselves and know that we are worthy of love. My sister's video yesterday, she was very vulnerable, and she's talking about this situation, a Dementor in her life that's sucking her dry, but she doesn't want to hurt him. She doesn't want to cut him off. But the divine is saying, honey, you got to. And this is how spirit works. It's gentle, but it's also like, hey, knock, knock, knock. You've got to do this. You've got to do this. Do you want the book? Do you want to move forward? Do you want these things? Sever it. It's not what you think it is. If this is feeding you self-esteem, if this is helping you feel good, it's wrong. It's feeding your ego and not your spirit, because your spirit will help feed your self-esteem. The divine is saying to you, my dear friend or my dear sister, you are extremely loved. Everything that you have experienced in all of these incarnations has grown your character, but it has also harmed your spirit. Your spirit has been harmed within the illusion. God is fixing this for all of us. The divine, these angels, archangels, ascended masters, spirit guides, teachers, they're all here at this time to help us get out of these situations, to stop clinging on to kayaks that are filled with people that don't love us, to stop sitting our boat in one place being stuck to somebody that doesn't give a shit about us. They are just there because we are what's comfortable. We are what they are used to. It's not good for anybody in these situations. So you have got to be the one that stands up and says, this is not good for me. I love myself more than I love you, and I'm allowed to do that because you need to move on, because you have to learn. As we people please, we create narcissists. We create people that don't know any better. They are all messed up too, because they think that people will just tolerate all of this shit behavior. We teach them it's okay to go treat other people like that, and it's not. It's out of whack. It's not right. So the divine, your spirit team, your spirit guides, where are you? They want you to know, where are you in this situation? Are you in a boat? Are you in anvil? Are you getting your fingers severed? Because if you are, it's okay. It means that's the end of this illusion. It's the end of all of this garbage in your life, which is going to make way to the new beginning, which is going to make way to the new dream. The dream you came here to build is on its way once your fingers are severed from the damn kayak and you move on. This is saying you clung too much. You loved them too much. It was just not right. You can't. It's time to let them go. So I hope this message blesses you today, and I hope that you feel the love that you deserve to feel, and I hope you feel the worthiness that you should feel, because you are a magical, divine, energetic being that lives multi-dimensional lives, incarnated, going on adventures, being different creations, people and animals and aliens and all the stuff. You've been all the stuff, a blade of grass, a tree, whatever, a cloud. You've been it all. You've learned it all. You are all of that. And it's an amazing thing to be. Don't allow yourself to think you're anything less. Don't allow it. Don't be drowned by it. It's nonsense. You're super duper freaking loved. And I hope that you feel it, and I hope that you know it. And if you don't, ask your spirit guides, help me feel it. Help me feel it. And they will. They will flood you with it. Ask the divine, flood me with your divine love. It will. Then allow it in. Make changes to your mind. Know that you are worthy of unbelievable blessings, and you have earned that shit. So pat yourself on the back. Let this stuff go. Meditate. It's going to be a little hard. Meditate. Do a guided meditation. Allow yourself to just be still and be separate from the drama of this for a little bit. But no, it's the end of it. You're moving on past this, and beautiful stuff is on the way to you. So thank you for joining me. I hope you like this message. Check out Michelle and Spirit's message that they do later. And be kind to someone today. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to a stranger, because that's what we are supposed to do. Much love, you guys. I will see you tomorrow.